those fun questions if you're interested.
Uh-oh.
Favorite Iowa moment?
Favorite Iowa moment?
Yeah.
Probably rushing the field after Michigan.
Right.
That was a good one. I mean, there's been a lot, but I guess it's most recent, and it's the one I remember most.
Okay. Who would win Dancing with the Stars?
On our team?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. Probably the Paulsons. They can do splits. Maybe they could do something with that.
They can do
Maybe they
splits.
have some good feet. I don't know. They could do something with it.
They can do the splits. Seriously?
Yeah, I don't know how.
They're like the Hanson brothers from.
Yeah, it's not in real life. But it's,
What's your favorite Kirk quote?
it's probably just bounce up. Yeah, it's just he says that every time somebody falls down or they're down for a little bit. Not if they're hurt or anything,
Yeah.
but if they're down and just like staying down for too long and they're exhausted or something, just like bounce up. So.
Okay. What underclassman do you think is going to have a big year this year?
That's always tough. I have no idea. I mean, we haven't hit fall camp yet, so when that comes, I'm sure we'll get a really good diagnosis of who's coming along and who's looking really good and who will translate from high school to college pretty well. But right now, it's open for anybody.
And finally, favorite former Hawkeye?
Favorite former Hawkeye? You're asking some tough questions today. I don't think I can say one. It's been the past linebackers. I mean, all of them. There's Abdul Haj, there's Chad Greenway, there's Pat Enger. I mean, you can go off on all of them and they were great players, great role models to look up to. They weren't guys that screwed up. I mean, they just did everything right.
Did you, Pat specifically, I'm sure you have a little bit of a kinship there. I know he was touting you on Twitter a few years ago.
He needs to stop that.
Yeah. What's that?
Nothing.
How much conversation have you guys had about just anything? Right?
I mean, he comes around once in a while. He'll show up maybe during a lift, maybe after a practice. We'll talk a little bit, just shoot the crap and see what he's been up to. Give me some insight on what's going on or what he sees that we can do better, stuff like that. So that's pretty much the main thing. He doesn't come around too much, but he comes around every once in a while.
What did you ever get the nickname the Outlaw in high school, or was that just in college?
I think that actually it stood more in college. I don't think it really was much of anything in high school. Nobody really called me.
If